When's the last time you've had your testosterone levels checked? As a man over 30, you should be getting your testosterone levels checked pretty regularly. And if you haven't, or even if you have, you probably have noticed that you're not feeling quite as energetic as you did when you were younger. There is an epidemic going on, and it's attacking males, and it is lower testosterone. And we are exposed to so many different things in our environment, from estrogenic plastics to the chemicals that are in our body products, our lotions, our shampoos, our beard creams. I mean, everything. You find all these ingredients that are endocrine disrupting chemicals that lower testosterone levels systemically, and I mean, it's across the board. I have guys that are in their 20s that have low T. So if you're over 30, definitely if you're over 40, addressing testosterone is going to be a huge part of making sure that you are an optimized male, meaning that you have energy for the day, that you can play with your kids, that you have the drive and focus that you need to be the man of the house and to make sure that you're taking care of the family, and just to feel good, just to feel like a motivated person. So what can you do besides getting on drugs from a doctor? Well, the good news is there are a lot of natural supplements that are out there, and you've probably heard of some of these. Some of them, are advertised by influencers, things like Tomcat Ollie and D-aspartic acid, things like that have really good studies. Well, one of the supplements that I recommend here at Nutrishop Sarasota is the 1XD, and we have quite a few of them. We actually have 3 or 4 that are really, really good. The 1XD is kind of my keystone product, and to break it down in a nutshell for you, what this does, the main ingredient, stimulates the pituitary gland to produce more luteinizing hormones. Luteinizing hormone is a hormone that tells the Leydig cells in the testes to produce more testosterone. So there's an amino acid in here called sodium D-aspartic acid that was shown in studies to increase testosterone levels 42% within 12 days of taking it. This was done on guys 27 to 37 years of age that had low T. So we're talking, a significant increase in natural testosterone without taking drugs from a doctor, without suppressing your natural testosterone, without taking anything that's going to cause any side effects. These are herbs and amino acids that have been shown in studies, and I have customers with blood work to prove it. We use a lab down here, any lab test now, $75 to get your blood work done. And I've had a guy just recently, took him from 304 to 524 in 3 months of taking this supplement. So that's the main thing. Stimulates the pituitary gland in your brain to produce more of that hormone that then tells the Leydig cells in the testicles to produce more testosterone. So it amplifies the signaling hormone that your body then uses to produce more testosterone. Men get hit 3 different ways as we age. Number 1, you already know, our testosterone levels get lower gradually over time. Sometimes it's kind of a cliff. Number 2, we increase estrogen production, which is a problem. When we have more estrogen, we have lower testosterone. They have an inverse relationship. Number 3, we produce more of a protein called SHBG, or sex hormone binding globulin, and that binds testosterone and takes it out of circulation. So it kind of does what it sounds like it does. Makes testosterone useless. What 1XD has in it, it has a blend that increases natural production of testosterone, the sodium D-aspartic acid and the Tomcat Ollie that you've probably heard of. That's in there. Tribulus, Uricoma longifolia, as well as a few others. It also has a blend that blocks SHBG. So that's like taking the governor off your free testosterone levels. And at the same time, it has a mild anti-estrogen blend that reduces circulating estrogen, which is going to also have a corresponding increase in testosterone. So a natural supplement that you can see provable results inside of a month. If you take this for a month, you will notice a difference if it's going to work for you. If not, then at the end of the month, you will notice it. 99% of my clients rebuy this because it works. And so I always recommend trying the natural route before you try, drugs from a doctor. Because once you get on drugs from a doctor, you tend to be on them for life, because that does shut your natural production down, and then you're dependent on the drug. Come on in and talk to us. We have a variety of things. We utilize, meal planning. We kind of do nutrition coaching here, as well as, dial in the supplements based on your goals. But, if you're a man over 40 and you want to see a natural boost in testosterone safely without any side effects, the 1XD is a good choice. And I have a couple others that I'm going to go into a longer video on YouTube that we recommend stacking with it for maximizing testosterone. But as a standalone product, this one really works. All right, so now we've talked about the 1XD. So this hits the pituitary gland in the brain to produce more LH, which is luteinizing hormone, and that's how it works to boost testosterone. Now we're going to talk about the TST. The TST is another standalone product. It works a little bit differently. So while this works on the pituitary axis of hormone production, this is going to work directly on the testicular axis. So this has an ingredient called testofen. It's a patented, trademarked extract of fenugreek that works directly on the testicular axis to boost testosterone. And this one also has a blend that's going to help reduce SHBG and a blend that's going to help reduce circulating estrogen levels. So when you stack these two together, what you're going to see is an increase in testosterone because you're producing more luteinizing hormone in your brain, and then you're going to have an increase in testosterone from direct testicular stimulation. So you're attacking both axes of your hormone pathways. So again, all natural. None of this stuff is going to cause any side effects. There's no drugs in it. There's no SARMs. There's no prohormones. It's not going to shut your own testosterone levels down. Like for example, if you took drugs from a doctor, let's say you're at 300 level testosterone, your blood work is 300. When you take exogenous hormones, like an injection from the doctor, your natural level is going to drop because your body has to control the amount of testosterone that it has, but it can't control what you're injecting or taking on as a cream, so it'll reduce natural testosterone. You're going to feel okay because your fake levels are up, but you can never get off, because if you ever get off, your natural levels are even lower than when you first started. With this, however, let's say you're at 300, and when you take this stuff, it gets you up to 5 or 6. If you ever come off of this, you're just going to come back down to baseline, which is 300 where you started, because it never actually shuts your production testosterone levels down. It just gradually increases your production of testosterone levels, again, naturally. And then you're reducing circulating levels of estrogen, which is going to make you have a harder look to your physique, and also increase testosterone levels naturally, because testosterone and estrogen have an inverse relationship, kind of like a seesaw. When you reduce estrogen, your natural testosterone levels are going to start peaking up a little bit. So that's this combination, the TST and the 1XD. One of the add-on products that I really recommend, is it absolutely necessary? No, but it really help, is the EstroFuse. The EstroFuse has a few ingredients. One of the main ones is called chrysin, that help metabolize excess estrogen quite a bit stronger than what's in these two. So this is going to have a more profound effect on reducing circulating estrogen levels. And then it has a really good ingredient called divinil, which has been shown to really block SHBG. So not only going to have a lot more free testosterone, but you're going to have a lot less circulating estrogen, again leading to a boosted testosterone, harder look to your physique, just more drive, more oomph. And when you combine that, it makes for a complete stack. Any one of these two is a standalone product. When you combine them, you're going to see exponentially better results. So, guys, come on in, talk to us. If you've been having questions about TRT, I've run the gamut. We have clients that have run the gamut. We have blood work that shows a improvement on this, significant improvement. Like I said before, 304 to 524 was my latest result in a gentleman only over 3 months, which was significant, almost doubled his testosterone, and he feels great. So come on in, talk to us. Don't waste your money on online stuff where you can't talk to a person face to face and actually find out if they know what they're talking about. And I personally own this store, so I want to make sure that the product works for you, because I don't want to do any returns, although I will if it doesn't work. All right, we'll see you soon. Bye.